Well, Living Upstate is learning all about VR, vocational rehabilitation, and all the great work that they do for folks that have different abilities. And I'm joined by the rock stars of VR here in the Oconee Pickens office here. I'm joined by Sheila Ford, she's the area supervisor, and Dan Alexander is the business development specialist, also mayor here. So thank you so much for both of you for joining us here. I love how you put this, Sheila. We were talking about helping folks with different abilities, not disabilities. What is VR for people who've never heard of vocational rehabilitation?
Vocational rehabilitation is an agency, state and federally funded, and our mission is to help those with disabilities, South Carolinians that are eligible with disabilities, to achieve and maintain competitive employment. We currently serve about 133 different types of disabilities, and it could be anything from autism to traumatic brain injury, PTSD. Your disability must be a substantial impediment to your employment, which means that you can benefit from our services.
So very valuable resources, and I love when I was reading through this, the VR really stood out as valuable resources. And I mean, it really did, because I was like, this is really what you guys are doing. You are a valuable resource to folks that may not know about your services and may not understand that, you know, this even exists. So what are some of the things I was asking you, Dan, off camera, about what types of things, job training, preparedness, what types of things happens at this office?
Yeah. Definitely, our counselors work with our consumers when they open a case. So the counselors really get to know our consumers and what some of their needs are, some of their barriers that they're faced with. We have to have several different type classes that we do: job preparedness, interviewing, resume writing, appearance and grooming, social media, do's and don'ts about social media.
I think we all need that class.
Yeah, it's a great
Absolutely.
tool to look for jobs, but you need to make sure you have a good page. I do want to give a big shout out to our business partners, the ones that we work with real close. They give the opportunity for our consumers to be able to go to work. So we have a real close relationship with many departments, many businesses here in Oconee and Pickens County.
And if there are some businesses in Oconee, Pickens counties that are interested in having some consumers come to their businesses, they can reach out to you guys and create that partnership?
Yeah, most definitely. That's I'm always looking for new partners and new opportunity for our consumers.
Talk about some of the success stories that have come out of the VR program.
I started here in 2016. I've been with the agency 14 years, and I'll retire with this agency because I believe in the mission. But in 2016, we placed people, and those people are still working. Not only are they working, they're climbing the ladder to where they're in leadership position. Might have started out in an entry-level position, and now they're in a leadership position. We have a lot of testimonials to say, vote rehab, or that valuable resource. I love that, by the way. I'm not going to see it. We're probably going to see that again. But they tell us that were it not for VR, we might have not been so successful.
When I first come here, honestly, I was scared to death. Now, I can't wait to get to work every day. I ask to work over all the time. They've done everything that they possibly can to help me to get where I need to be to go out and be a productive member of society, to get back into the workforce. I would say that if you need help with any type of job skill, whether it's in manufacturing or just anything that they offer here, that this would absolutely be the place to come, because they can help you with your resumes, with just getting the skills that you need to go out there and do it.
We work with, we talked about the disabilities earlier, we work with people with substance use disorder. We have a treatment facility. When they're eligible, they can go to that treatment facility for 28 days at no cost to them.
Wow.
Do you know what a valuable resource that is for that person?
Absolutely. So someone watching this right now and they know someone that could use these services, how easy is it for them to get started?
Very, very easy. Call, get an appointment with a counselor, and we'll try to figure it out and have you fill out an application, or what we call a survey. And from there, we'll try to figure out if you're eligible for our services. If you have records, that can help expedite that process. However, if you hadn't been to the doctor, but you know that there's something wrong, or you think there may be something wrong, we can do what we call an assessment for eligibility, where we send you to a mental health professional or clinician, or a doctor's office to help establish a disability if you have one, at no cost to that applicant. You will be able to find a VR office by simply going to our website, our state website, which is www.scvrd.net.
Awesome.
scvrd.net. Our location is 1951 Wells Highway in Seneca, South Carolina.
The web address is on your screen, and we'll make it easy for you by putting it at our website, livingupstatesc.com. Sheila, Dan, thank you guys so much for having us here today and for educating us on the valuable resource that VR is. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.